What's up everyone, it's Iceman Oz, aka Jay, and in today's video, I've got for you guys some more Battlefield 4 information. So there's a possibility that DICE will be making a 6th unannounced DLC. A DICE employee was trying to gauge our enthusiasm of another DLC, which would include maps from BF4. The question being asked alone shows me that there is some interest there, and they are trying to fill the gap in between Battlefield 4 Final Stand, which is the final DLC for Battlefield 4, and Hardline, which is set to be released in early 2015. But what I think might be surprising, which is my theory, is that they've been developing this DLC for a while now and they're going to release it in this time frame, probably in a few months' time. A 6th DLC would also make sense because due to the rocky start of Battlefield 4, which drove away many of fans, and with the fact that Battlefield Hardline did end up getting delayed to early 2015, and on top of that, they could bring in this DLC free so they could get all the fans back that have previously left. So something I'd like you guys to do right now is to tell me your top 3 maps you would like to see in Battlefield 4. Now, as for my 3, it took me a bit of time thinking about it, but I've come up with 3 that I think are the best. First, Cien Crossing, second, Grand Bazaar, and third, Epicenter. Epicenter being a map of the Aftermath DLC. My thinking here is that we need more linear maps in the game. Now, BF4, from my point of view, had a terrible map design because there were so many angles you can be shot from, so many flank routes you can get flanked by, that it kills the map flow, and it ends up making the match a cluster. The great thing about Cien, and more particularly Grand Bazaar, is that there are very linear run routes, which means you'll know where the action is, and you're going to in turn have a separation from the average players to the good players because you know where players are going to be coming from. New players in the game aren't going to know that, oh, he's going to be flanking left. You'll be already there with your gun pulled up, ready for him to come around that corner. That doesn't happen in Battlefield 4 because there are so many different routes. You're getting shot from up top, down below, under the map, around the map, sideways. So I think simple is better, and I think it would be a great addition to the game. Now, as for weapons, it would only make sense to me that if you're going to bring back maps from Battlefield 3, you're going to have weapons from Battlefield 3. Now, the way it would most likely work is that you're going to have 5, because that's how many we've had before in the previous DLC, not only for Battlefield 4, but for Battlefield 3 as well. So you'd most likely get a carbine, an assault rifle, a sniper rifle, a pistol, and a shotgun. That's the way it normally works, and I don't think it's going to be any exception here with the quote-unquote third assault. If you want more information on that, I will have a completely separate video for that on my channel, so stay tuned. Now finally, I want to talk about how they're going to be releasing this thing. I think the only way they can do this, and the only way it'll work, is if you either, 1, release it as a free DLC, or number 2, at the very least, have it free of charge for premium members as a reward for sticking around through this thing that we call Battlefield 4. I don't want to call it a game, it's a thing, okay? That's just how it is. But in all seriousness, I played the CTE yesterday, and it's a really good game now, so I can't really say that. But with that being said, with everything being said, tell me in the comment section below about what you think about this 6th DLC coming to Battlefield 4. With that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and peace.